Hello guys, today I'm interviewing Clark Smith. He's 1-0 and back out already. He's got a fight date at Bolton on the 7th of October. So make sure everyone who watches this buy tickets off Clark if you can make it to Bolton. So how
Yeah,
are you,
well,
mate? Are you good?
good mate. Are you good? Good.
Yeah, I'm good, mate. So on your debut, mate, you fought on a boxer show live on Sky.
Yeah, I mean it doesn't get much bigger than that, does it? I walked out and the flames are coming up. It's proper Mexican ring walk, so I couldn't have asked for much more on a debut.
Yeah, you were against Petter Alexandra, were you?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I think that's how you say his name. Yeah,
Yeah,
you put I'd probably butcher his name, but you said it better than me.
yeah. You beat him 40-36, which you won all of the rounds.
Yeah.
Which round did you think that you like was your best round?
Um. Well, to be honest with you, obviously because it was my debut, and then I've not been in the ring for about a year. So I was a bit rusty at first. So first and second round, I was a bit just finding my range, finding my rhythm again. And then obviously it's such a big change from the amateurs coming straight onto such a big show like that. Obviously you got the smaller gloves, your hands are wrapped proper. You've got no vest, no head guard. So it was a bit just like it was a feeling out process in the first round, and then I'd say third and my fourth round were probably my two best rounds. Started to like find my timing, land my good shots, land some uppercuts and stuff like that.
Yeah. Were you nervous at all, like going into the fight?
Definitely, yeah. Just I think it's I think it's the whole like the fear of the unknown, because it's like such a big stage, so many great fighters on that card as well, and then you're just turning up for your first fight, and it can be quite daunting. It's just like you say how you handle the pressure because there is a lot of pressure. Do you know what I mean? And you just got to take it in your stride, haven't you?
Yeah. So back out in Bolton, is it another 4 round fight? Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just trying to stay as active as I can really before Christmas, trying to get one or two more fights in, just
That's good.
build up the record a bit, get some rounds under my belt. Yeah.
And then next year, would you say you'd try and push on for 6 rounds or?
Um. Yeah. I mean, obviously, Joe's my coach and my manager, Joe Gallagher, so I'm in really good hands with him. And whatever he says, I trust him. So whatever he says, I'm there, ready to do.
He's got a good gym, hasn't he?
Oh yeah, it's amazing. Well, I've known Joe all my life because he used to box with my dad, and I remember when I think it was 2017, 2018 when I went down from sparring as an amateur, and I just loved the vibe in the gym because it don't get me wrong, it is a solo sport boxing, but it if you can create that team feel in the gym, it helps a lot because it is, as you know, it's a lonely sport. So no, the vibe and the atmosphere and like the champions I'm around and ex champions and
Is
the
it
experience around me.
Natasha Jonas as well?
Yeah, Natasha just
Is
won it. She
Marcus
just won.
is
What's that, mate?
Marcus Morrison as well in there?
Yeah, Marcus is fighting Friday against Bentley for the British title.
Are you going to the fight?
I'm gonna try and get down, yeah, but it's in London, isn't it?
Yeah, you're called Bethnal Green.
Yeah, yeah. No, I'll try and get down, see if I can, see if there's any tickets available. Yeah.
Well, if you are, let me know because we'll try and get maybe like a photo or something because I'm going.
Oh, definitely, mate. Yeah, if I'm down there, just drop us a message.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Do you think Marcus is going to stop Bentley?
Um, Listen, I don't like to make predictions on fights, but
Yeah.
I'm around Marcus every day, and he's looking really good, very sharp, strong. He's not struggled to make weight, and he's in a really good place.
What about that Zach Parker fight? Did you watch that one?
I did, yeah, I did,
I
yeah.
gutted for him that night.
No, do you know what? It's Marcus. He took a like what not many people do. Step up. a weight or two and took the fight. So credit him for that, and he made a very good account of himself.
Yeah, and let's hope he may. It'll be a good fight in V Bentley, and I hope it's a good fight. And you never know, you might have yourself another champion in the gym.
I know, yeah. The streak continues. 2 world champions this year, and then Mark Efron as well, and now hopefully Marcus.
Because Mark Efron beat Lennox Clark.
Yeah.
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 He stopped Lennox as well in round 5.
Yeah, I think round 5. I think it was 5 or 6. Yeah.
Yeah. Am I right in saying Mark's fighting on the Joe Joyce undercard?
Yeah. Mark is on that Joe Joyce undercard, and
I
so
haven't seen his opponent yet. So is it going to be like an 8-round fight or like a 6 to stay active?
I'm not 100% sure. I don't know. I just go in there and do what I get told to do.
Yeah, that's fair enough, mate. When you got the phone from Sky to fight on their show, were you shocked at first or were you excited?
I think no, obviously there's a lot of excitement, because it's Sky, one of the biggest, if not the biggest, platform to box on, and I think it was a bit more excitement towards the end, knowing that I'm going to be fighting on the undercard of Tasha, who I share the gym with. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, it's sort of it, and the experience I got in that whole fight week, going down with Tasha, seeing what it's all about as well for my first time. So it was really good. No, I really enjoyed it.
Did you sell many tickets for your debut?
Do you know what? I had quite a big fan crowd there. I think it was about 150. We travelled down to Liverpool from Manchester. Yeah, so it wasn't too bad.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, it was good.
Did they stay around for Tasha as well?
Yeah, definitely. They all I made them all stay. If we're all fighting, you got to stay, haven't you? Support them.
Yeah. Did you get to, after your fight? Did you get to watch Tasha?
Oh, definitely. I had a shower and I was straight back out there. I couldn't wait. I was more happy for her when she won than myself. Winning she won my favourite belt, the green and gold.
What, the WBC's like your favourite title?
Yeah, I love it. That 2 favourite titles are the WBC and the British title.
So, mate, I'm sure if you keep working hard, it will pay off, mate.
Yeah, hopefully, mate. That's all you got to do.
One step at a time, though, mate.
That's it. You've got to just take every fight as it comes, haven't you? Keep training.
Yeah. Just before I've hopped on this interview, I just realised that you were fighting in Bolton. So let's talk about that. It's a bit of what show is it? Who's promoting? Is it Kieran Farrell? Is it?
Yeah, that's it, mate. It's Kieran Farrell. It's Vicious Promotions, and it's October 7th.
Yes. So yeah. So you're back in the gym already, mate?
Yeah. Do you know what? I had 2 days off, and I was straight back in. It's obviously it's nice to get a bit of time off, but I've only got a short window before Christmas break anyway. So I just thought, straight back in the gym, get 2 or 3 fights under the way before Christmas, and then take it from there in the new year.
Yeah. How did you get into boxing?
It's a funny one. I went in the gym with no plans of becoming a boxer. Just it was confidence, really. Confidence and anxiety issues as a kid. Going into big school, I was a bit scared. So it was mainly for just confidence and just a bit of self-defense, really. And I just realized I was pretty good at it, stuck to it, and then here we are.
Did you have an amateur career?
Yeah, so I had 75 fights as an amateur, 3 national titles, and boxed for England. I won a silver in the 3 nations.
Oh, so a great amateur career then.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah, probably could have done a bit more, but it's just however, how times fall and just how things play out for you. You just gotta take it.
Did you get any stoppage wins?
I I think I think if I can remember rightly, around I think it was in the bracket of being 10 to 15. So not I wouldn't say many, but they were towards obviously the later when you obviously the weight started going up a bit more. Do you know what I mean?
Did you lose any?
Yeah, I lost 10,
So
10.
you
So
were you were like 65 wins, 10 defeats.
yeah, yeah.
Did you ever get stopped yourself?
No, never got stopped myself. I'm glad in saying. But I did receive obviously a couple standing counts towards the end of my career. Where like, when you're fighting internationally and just just a higher elite level, just a couple. Well, I think it was one or two. I've no one actually. It was one year against Wales.
Was did you ever like get put on the floor?
No, never got put on the floor. I can say.
And you want it to stay that way?
Yeah, hopefully, if it can for as long as it can. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Do you think if you get dropped, what do you think? Do you think I don't know? Would you get a bit confused if you're on the floor because you've never been there before, or I don't know?
No, it's listen, it's what you sign up for, I guess, and it's all as much as you are hitting people, you're getting hit as well, and you've got to be prepared for that. And obviously, it's too early to say when the time comes, but I've been in the game for almost 11, 12 years now, so hopefully, I'll react in the right way.
Yeah, I'm sure you will, but don't worry about it. You just keep fighting.
Yeah, keep doing what I'm doing. Yeah.
Have you got an like? Do you know who you're fighting?
No, mate. As of yet, I don't. Just I'll leave that in my. I'm in good hands with Joe, so leave it all up to them.
Yeah. What about? Did you get to see your opponent after your fight?
Uh, that's a good question. I didn't actually know. I saw him. Do you know in like when you're going through the docks at the end?
Oh
I
yeah,
saw
yeah.
him for I saw him for like 1 or 2 seconds. Just shook hands and said, well done." He just congratulated me, and that was it. Really, no. After that, I didn't see him.
Did you get hurt at all?
No, no. No, I was a bit. You've got to, because like it was a new thing, with the new smaller gloves, hands wrapping a bit harder. You just got to be a bit aware. But when it happened, I think it was in the second. No, yeah, no pain whatsoever. No.
Yeah. So in Bolton, are you starting to sell tickets now, or?
Yeah, because I got put on the show recently. I've got to start like moving tickets a bit more because I've had a little bit less notice. So just got to start moving a bit quicker.
Yeah. Do you have to sell like a certain amount of tickets to fight? Because that's how some promotions do it.
I don't think so. I just obviously it helps, doesn't it, as a fighter? The more tickets you sell, the more support you get there and the more fan base.
If you sell like when people pay you like for example, if I could go to your fight, if like the
Yeah.
money I would pay you to go to the fight, would you keep the money? Do you get the money?
Do you know what? That it's all new to me as well. So I'm not 100% sure myself. It's all a new thing to me.
Oh, so, but surely you would know because of your last fight.
Yeah, no, I think what it is, you get a cut of it. Like, so so say for example, if you come to watch me, I think I'd get a cut, like a percentage of what you bought the ticket for. I think that's how it works.
And how much are like the not like the standard tickets?
For the show in Bolton.
Yeah, how much would they be?
So the standard ticket for the show in Bolton is 45 £45.
And then ringside would be what, £80, 90, 100?
I think so. It starts at 40, 45, then it's a bit closer to 75, and then 150 ringside.
Oh, is that when you get like the drinks and food?
Yeah, yeah, the drinks and food. Yeah, I think that's how they're doing it.
Yeah. Also,
No,
I'm sure like a few people will get down there to support you though.
yeah, I'm hoping so, definitely, because it's a bit close to home than the debut. Bolton, it's not too far from me, so hopefully get more down.
Yeah. So where's your gym base then? In Manchester?
Yeah, so do you know Bolton?
Yeah.
Yeah, just near where the show is at. Do you know where the Americans?
No. But
Yeah, it's just in Bolton, close to the venue, so it's
am
not
I
too far.
right in saying that you're fighting like at the Bolton Wanderers football stadium?
Uh, yeah, I think it is. Do you know? So it's not on the pitch. It's like, do you know, in one of the rooms around the stadium. It's in one of them. Big hall.
What, like a hospitality room or something?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Have you ever like what's been the best venue that you've fought at like as an amateur or pro?
You know what? I'd have to say Echo Arena last 2 weeks ago, or was it last week? Last Saturday for my debut.
What
Didn't get much bigger than that.
did you get your own like changing room?
I was lucky because Tasha was on obviously the main event, co-main event. She had I got a really good changing rooms because we're from the same gym. So if Tasha wasn't fighting, I probably would have got worse changing rooms.
Yeah. So was that a big changing room?
Yeah, it was really big. I think that's the perks of being a world champion, I guess.
Yeah. And also, was she not there like when you were fighting? Because she was like at the end, and you were like towards the first part of the show.
No, so we were lucky to be fair. We were only staying. The hotel was opposite the venue, so with Tasha fighting a bit later, she just stayed in the hotel room, but she watched it on the TV, so it was still good. It worked out well.
Yeah. And then did you stay around for Liam Smith as well?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I stayed for Liam's.
It was a bit of a weird stoppage.
I know. I couldn't work it out at the start about what was going on because he obviously spat his gum shield out and then was moaning about I think it was a low blow or something. So I couldn't work it out, but
At
it's
least Liam
crazy.
gets the win and he goes forward. Maybe a world
Exactly.
title shot because he did beat Vargas as well.
Yeah. No. Liam's at a really good point in his career, so hopefully, definitely a world title shot.
Yeah. Who do you think wins the fight this weekend with Canelo and Triple G?
Um, you know what? Do you know I've been saying to people I think this is going to be the most exciting fight out of the three because I feel like GGG's got not I wouldn't say nothing to lose. I just feel like it's one of his last big fights, and obviously the hatred's there with Canelo, but I've got to stick with my favorite fighter, Canelo.
Yeah. Same. He's one
Yeah,
of my favourite fighters.
yeah, he's an exciting person to watch, isn't he?
Yeah. So, what's your top three fighters?
Of all time or current.
Or current and then all time?
So current right now has got to be number one's Canelo.
Yeah.
Two, Errol Spence. Really big fan of Errol Spence.
I prefer
And
Crawford, but yeah.
yeah, no, they are. Do you know what they are? They're both obviously world class fighters. I just think, for me personally, on the eye, Errol Spence is a bit more slick and just
Yeah.
nicer to watch. But obviously Crawford gets the job done, doesn't he? And I'd say for my hmm, third, it'd have to be Tyson Fury.
Really?
Yeah, it's not the thing. He brings the show, doesn't he? He brings more than just box. He brings the whole event to the show, doesn't he?
I'm not a big fan of Fury. Don't like
No,
him.
yeah, no, there
Especially
was some.
now because he keeps saying he's retired, and then he's like, the next week he's like, "Oh, I'm coming
Yeah,
out again to fight."
yeah, no, I know what you mean about that. On the social media front, he can get a bit. A lot of people they're wound up the wrong way, can't he?
Yeah. So what do you think he'll fight Usyk? Because you never know. He could retire tomorrow.
I know. I think with Fury, I think he wants the Joshua fight more than the Usyk fight.
I know, but
Just for
Usyk beat AJ, so if he wants to
yeah,
unify it, then he has to fight Usyk because Usyk's got the belts.
yeah. Well, that's the play maybe that he will do, but I just think he's holding out more for the AJ fight for the sake of just British history.
What? So I think personally, AJ should fight. I don't know someone. Who do you think AJ should fight? Because I don't think he should hop in straight to the Fury fight.
No, there was talks of him fighting that. Was it that Baby Miller again? Well, he didn't fight, did he?
What,
There was
Jarrell
talks of
Miller?
him. Yeah, there was talks on about
I
Twitter
thought
and stuff like that.
he failed his test of what was it, drug or something.
Yeah, it was something to do with drug testing, wasn't it? Last time they were meant to fight.
Yeah, I want to see AJ maybe fight. I don't know. I wouldn't mind to see him fight that Ruiz again for the third time, or Otto Warling.
Yeah,
Otto Warling who cut Fury.
yeah. No, that's a good shout. I'd say probably the Ruiz is what the one I'd probably look to say because like it's unfinished business, isn't it? Because Ruiz gave Joshua the rematch, but Joshua never gave Ruiz the rematch.
Yeah, because if you saw Ruiz, what he did to Ortiz, that was
Yeah,
a good fight, even though Ortiz got put down 3 times.
yeah.
But yeah,
That'd be a really exciting fight for Joshua to come back to. Definitely.
I still reckon AJ would beat him again in the third fight, but you never know.
Yeah,
Ruiz has lost a lot of weight since the last time
yeah,
we fought him, and he's looking rather quick with his combos now, isn't he? He's getting
yeah.
a bit of a rhythm now. But yeah,
And especially in this sport, anything can happen, can't it?
what about AJ v like a Joe Joyce or the winner of Parker v Joe Joyce?
I think again that's a very that's a very good fight that would sell in Britain. Do you know what I mean? It'd be that'd definitely sell out of
I
Wembley
prefer
Stadium,
to see
definitely.
Joe Joyce v AJ because that's another like British clash.
Yeah, exactly. Definitely just good British heritage boxing, isn't it?
Or like Dylan White v Joe Joyce and then Tyson AJ.
Yeah. Well, imagine them two on the same card, them two fights. You'd
Yeah,
have no problem
and then
selling that, would you?
Chisora fighting someone, that would be wicked.
Exactly. Imagine you'd have no problem selling it.
Yeah. An all
Yeah,
heavyweight card, imagine that.
exactly. How many times, if ever, that's happened? Never has it.
No. What
No,
weight
it'd
are
be
you
real.
fighting at? Remind me, is it welterweight?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So would you go up to super welter, or are you happy at welterweight at the minute?
At the minute, like you say, I'm happy where I'll make it comfortably. So there's no point just going up. It's probably best off for me staying where I am at the minute.
Yeah, that's fair enough, mate. Keep doing what you're doing at that weight.
Yeah.
Yeah. And my last question is, do you have like any advice for someone who wants to be a pro boxer?
As a kid or getting into it late.
Like as a kid.
Do you know what? I'd just say the main thing is you know just enjoy the process is the main thing. Just no there's no point just setting goals that are too far. Just enjoy the process. And then in this game you don't know how far you can go.
Yeah. Also, what's like your dream title to win?
Do you know it's between the British title, the WBC, then one of them two.
What about your area title? That would be a good one to win.
Yeah, no, yeah, it definitely, for the sake of, like you say, just it'd be nice for you to bring back to your area where you grew up. But if we're talking about the my favourite are probably the British or the WBC, definitely.
Yeah, and they look a good belt as well.
Yeah, I think it's for the oh, I remember seeing that picture of a young Tyson. Remember, it's strapped, the WBC strap around him, around his neck, and then the British one. It just goes back so long, doesn't it, in British boxing?
And loads of great fights for the British title.
Exactly, definitely, yeah, definitely.
So by the end of the year, you're going to be like you want two more wins.
Hopefully, yeah, that's how I hope it goes. But yeah, two more fights hopefully by the end of the year, and then wrap up a good end to the year.
Yeah. And do you want to shout out anyone who's like helped you in your career so far?
I obviously shout out to my sponsors, Mawson, Applied Nutrition, and the Go Good Ones, and just to shout out to my coaches and everyone who's supported me.
Yeah. I just want to say a massive thank you for coming on this interview today. And yeah, just keep smashing it, mate.
Not a problem. Pleasure to be here. Thank you.
Thank you, mate. Thank you for your time. Bye.
Nice one. See you later.